Hi Libra, this is going to be your guys' reading for the main collective of Libra. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and that this is not going to resonate for every single Libra out there. All right, you guys. Before I get started, I'm just going to cleanse the energy. And if this does not resonate for you, feel free to look at any other zodiac in your chart. You'll get additional messages there. All right. So what is happening for the collective of Libra at this time? What is happening for the collective of Libra? And if any of you guys are interested in my friend's shop, Light Minded, the link will be listed down below in the description box, as well as a promo code that you can use. If you spend $50 and up in purchase, it'll get you free shipping. She sells bath bombs, soaps, and candles. All of her ingredients are 100% organic, as well as vegan and animal cruelty free. Everything she has is handmade and crafted with love and care. So if you guys are interested in any of her products, do check it out, you guys. Thank you. So Libra, what I am already getting for you guys is you guys are right now kind of focused on options and work. I'm definitely picking up here that a lot of you guys might be feeling overwhelmed at this time just because there could be a lot of things going on. And I also feel like there could be a lot of things going on in your workplace as well. So Libra, a lot of you guys right now are very focused on your options. Work is a huge focal point, I feel like, for you guys in this time. And I think that you guys put a lot of love and dedication into something. Now, this doesn't have to be work. Keep in mind, again, this is general, and it can be many different things. For a lot of you guys, I am picking up that if it's not work, then it's something that you are doing that's like a hobby or something that brings you joy. And I feel like you guys have put a lot of your work, your effort, and your all into whatever this is. And I almost kind of get this feeling too that whatever this is that you have put a lot of your time, energy, and dedication into, you could have communicated this with a friend or a boss or somebody, right, that you thought that this would be a good idea. It just somehow didn't seem to pan itself out. So there's definitely something here about feeling a deep sense of disappointment, as well as maybe even feeling kind of, I wouldn't say foolish, but kind of. It feels like, man, I thought this was going to work out, but it didn't work out. And there's almost a sense of feeling kind of like you did something wrong, or that, maybe you could have presented it better. But it ended up leaving you guys feeling very depleted, feeling kind of like it was a burden, it was a flop, it just didn't work. There is this sense of feeling kind of frustrated about how the situation ended or how it all ended up coming together. And as you can tell, it's almost like this person has kind of like that expression of like surprised or shocked. Maybe you were shocked about how somebody reacted or responded to whatever this was that you could have presented. There's something here that you worked very hard on though, and it feels like you almost feel kind of like you definitely were not happy. You didn't see it going in that way. And then of course, there is this need to want to kind of pull yourself back, maybe even being a little defensive about whatever this is that you were working so diligently towards. So a lot of you guys are kind of withholding or pushing, like pulling back. I think for some of you guys as well, as you might even want to rebuttal or refute what this person could have said or done. You want justice in this situation, and then I feel like you were dealing with somebody that didn't play fairly or just dismissed you. There's definitely something about you defending yourself about whatever this is that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, and this other person coming back with a solid no, or it's almost like you were dealing with somebody. And for some of you Libras, this might be work related, but this also could be like, say for instance, if this is like you and a partner, maybe you worked really hard on something and you were thinking that your partner would be supportive, and then when you came forward with this, it was almost like they were very dismissive of it, or just didn't seem to, I almost want to say, support you. There's definitely this feeling of not getting the support that you needed. But I am seeing you guys working through this mentally, like you're not allowing this to keep you stuck. There is this part of you though that does feel kind of a little bit disappointed and maybe a little bit worried about moving forward with this because of that. So there is definitely this sense of, it kind of could have, you know what it's like when we're very enthusiastic and we're very happy about something, and then when somebody puts it down, it kind of just puts a damper on that enthusiasm, or on that, because you guys just felt so happy. There was this sense of joy, enthusiasm, motivation towards whatever this was that you were working on, and then you just told somebody about it and it just didn't go in the way that you were hoping. And it just feels like this very big disappointment. But I just feel like you guys definitely stood up for yourself on this too. You defended yourself. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody here that just either didn't want to deal with it, or just feel like somebody who was very negative, who wanted to put you down, Libra. Because you guys had some kind of big idea, or you were working on something, and it just felt like this person shot you down in some way, or was just not as supportive when you needed them the most. Because I almost get the feeling that you were talking to somebody that's kind of like that. Because, I don't know if you guys know about this, but, people always say, like, when you're working on projects and stuff, sometimes it's best to keep it to yourself, because you'll have people that are, like, naysayers, or people that try to put you down, try to discourage you to go and do things that you really want to do. And I kind of get the feeling that this is kind of what's been happening to my Libras, is you just don't feel like you have that emotional support. You don't feel like you have somebody in your corner. It just feels like whoever this person was that you talked to could have really just put you down, or could have had a million reasons to how or why it wouldn't work out, but I just get this, that you defended yourself and you didn't allow this person to basically walk all over your ideas. There is this feeling though, I think, of you guys just kind of dropping it with them. Yeah, this is something that you wanted to maybe bring out into the world. And this isn't over with that Death card in the reverse here. That whatever this is that you want to work on, Libra, I do feel there is a lot of significance or importance to this, because it does feel like something that you actually genuinely enjoy doing, or there's something that you're very talented with here, or whatever this idea is. It's almost like that it could make you money, or that this could bring you some kind of fulfillment in some way. But because you're around people or around this person here that's so negative about it, and there is almost this sense of wanting this person to almost validate you. Like, oh yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah, the Chariot, I feel like you guys are still going to move forward with it anyway. There is this sense of determination that I am feeling with you here, Libra, because I just feel like you guys deep down inside, you know that this is what you should be doing. You know that this is where you want to go. And it's almost like you might even be kind of seeing this person's true colors here. There's definitely something about seeing where you and another person lies, because it's almost like you could have been a very supportive individual to this person here, Libra, and it's like they do not return the favor here. They are not as supportive to you. And maybe you're starting to see that. Maybe you're starting to see the very like one-sided kind of connection that you have. Yeah, you guys are no longer allowing yourself to feel so left out. Like there's this sense of, okay, I could just sit here and dwell on this. I could just allow this person's opinion to change my beliefs or change what I want to do. But instead, you actually are deciding to move forward with this, despite not having the support. But now there is this sense of maybe this person did get in your head a little bit, Libra. So maybe you have a clear like, yes, I want to go and do this, or yes, I want to go and achieve that. But maybe this person's like, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? And they just poked a lot of holes in maybe whatever this was that you're trying to do. And so maybe you feel like there is this sense of, okay, I need to kind of figure out what I want, like how I'm going to do it step by step. But also, that's another reason why it's like, it's always good to keep kind of quiet about the projects or the things you want to do. Because when you are very first starting out on something or an idea or a project, you aren't going to know every single step. There are going to be a lot of like holes and things that you have to figure out along the way. And I just see that that's where you're going to be figuring things out here, Libra. So maybe you guys feel like you need to take a step back and kind of think about what you want beforehand. Again, though, there is something about you're realizing the people that you're surrounding yourself with, and there's this sense of like, am I surrounding myself with very good people? There is this feeling of not feeling actually supported, not feeling nurtured, not feeling loved. And whatever this is that you want to do, I do feel like it's going to require bravery. It's going to require you to actually take time and energy to create this. So it's almost like you're almost afraid of like, what if I don't get what I want out of this situation? What if I think this is a good idea, but what if I can't actually make money off of it? What if nobody actually cares about this? Or, there's these doubts that you have, and I feel like that's where you need to work on your doubts, as well as realizing the type of people that you spend time with, because I just kind of get this feeling here, Libra, that you're dealing with somebody here, or you're dealing with someone or a couple of people that are trying to keep you stuck. Yeah, see, there is this sense of somebody trying to put down your self-worth, or put down, it's almost like you're around people that downplay you, like, oh, Libra thinks they're going to be successful, or oh, Libra thinks this or that. And it's almost like they could be mocking you or making fun of what you want to do, or you might have people that might think that you're like, your ideas are out there and maybe not very realistic. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just that you're not really sure how you're going to get there. You're not really sure what steps you need to take. And then I feel like you have people in your ear that are constantly telling you what you should and shouldn't do. And there's this sense of people really putting you down. Yeah, so you're just around people that are, it almost gives me the feeling of, it's like a frenemy, but it's like a friend that pretends to be your friend, but they're actually your enemy, and they'll say or do little sly comments to attack your self-worth or your self-esteem. And that's kind of what I'm getting here a little bit for you, Libra, is you have some fake people around you. And what I am getting is this person can see the potential that you have. They can see that you are capable of whatever this idea or whatever this is. It's like you guys are very talented people. You are very also very smart and very aware of, I almost get the feeling you guys are very aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, very humbled. And this person, they want to bring a bunch of pain into your life. And I feel like they do this by belittling you or trying to bring you down or downplay you. And they might even do this in front of others. There is this sense of maybe even having that public humiliation. And then they act like they care. They act like they're generous. They act like they're there for you, that they're supporting you, but their words say otherwise. And it's almost like they're acting. This feels like they're acting like they care, but really deep down they're like wishing on your downfall. They're wishing for you to fail or to not succeed, because they see the potential that you have. And it's almost like, as long as Libra doesn't surpass me, we're good. We're friends. We're fine. But the second that you start like gaining ideas, it's almost like this person has to come in and try to douse that, try to downplay that, try to make you almost question yourself so that you don't actually make this a reality. This person wants you to be in the hermit in the reverse. They don't want you to get new ideas. They don't want you to get insight. There is this sense of somebody trying to confuse you purposefully here, whether this is a lover, a friend, or because even as I say lover, the lovers come out. So this could be an actual partner of yours, or this could be friends, right? But it all comes down to choices, because at the beginning, I feel like you guys are at this point where you have so many options, Libra, so many choices. And it's like this person can see that. They understand that there's this sense of unlimited, like you almost have unlimited choices here. Yeah, this person is I almost want to say this individual that you're dealing with is very depressed, but they've also given up on their own dreams. This person is given up on trying to go after their goals or achievements. So instead of them focusing and staying in their own lane, they're trying to encroach on you and tell you how you need to live your life, and that what you're doing is unrealistic or it's not going to benefit anybody. It's like this person is really trying to bring you down here, Libra. It's like this person is also kind of afraid of you moving on too, because if you were to become successful, or if you were to accomplish whatever this is that you wanted to accomplish, then this person feels like you would leave. So there is this sense of kind of this person trying to, and then to have that Three of Discs, the Three of Pentacles here. This person is not really working with you, and it's almost like they're trying to give off the illusion that they are by acting like they may. And it's kind of funny because I feel like this person will act like they are supporting you in front of others, like, oh, Libra is so great, Libra's so awesome, I knew I could, Libra's gonna go far. And then when you leave the room, they're like, I really hope Libra does okay because Libra has a drinking addiction or this or that, you know what I mean? So it's like they act when they talk to people like, oh, I'm just concerned about Libra. But really in reality, they're just trying to make you look bad, or they're trying to downplay you in front of others because they don't want you to get ahead. They don't want you to become successful. And it's like, this person wants to stop you dead in your tracks. They don't want you moving forward because, again, it's like if you move forward, then what does that mean for them? It's almost like this person cares a lot about their image. And if you were to surpass them or do better than them in some way, that would impact their image. See, this person sees you healing, Libra. They see you evolving. And this person sees that you're actually the Empress. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to stifle you before you become the full-blown Empress. Does that make sense? So basically, when this person, I think, has been in your life for a while. And I say this because I almost feel like this person has seen your progression throughout the years, throughout all the struggles you've had. And this person sees that you are healing. They see that you are moving forward, and they almost see that you're bettering yourself. So like maybe you had phobias, or you had some kind of fears, you had some kind of insecurities, and it's almost like you guys have worked through that, or you outgrown it. And now this person's seeing you evolve, they're seeing you change, and they know that you are this empress, but you're not 100% aware of that part of you yet. And so this person's trying to stifle you or bring you down before you realize that you're actually the real empress. So this person's trying to keep you in that state. They don't want you to heal past a certain point. So it's almost like this individual is trying to do things to bring you down, as well as this person doesn't want things to come into your life. So you might have an individual, and this is something that it took me a while to comprehend myself, and that is that sometimes when you have certain people in your life that are not meant for you, they will block your blessings either by smearing, like using smear campaigns against your name. Maybe they do what people call like spell work, right? Or even just saying negative things, or just even thinking about it, right? Thinking about, oh, I hope Libra fails. I hope, that's like sending you evil eye. So you're dealing with somebody here who is almost wishing on your downfall and could be potentially stopping you from actually moving forward, as well as reaping the rewards that you actually deserve. Yeah, see, they want you to stay in that confusion. They don't want you to see how far you've come. So this person's seen how far you've healed, and I feel like this person's not giving you the recognition that you deserve, Libra, because whatever this is, you guys have done a great job so far. Some of you guys could have came from very difficult backgrounds, or just came from where things were not necessarily handed to you. So you worked very hard to get to where you are, Libra, and I feel like you're around somebody that's not giving you the recognition. So there's almost like you don't realize how far you've actually come and how much you've truly succeeded over the years. And I just kind of get the feeling too that like you keep thinking like, oh, nothing's really happening, nothing's really changing for me. And I feel like it's because you're around people, or around this person who's trying to create this illusion that you're still where you were 3 years ago, or where you were a month ago, or a year ago, but you're not. It's almost like you guys have actually, there's something here about almost quantum leaping, right? Quantum jumping. It's almost like instead of taking one step at a time, you healed something, and it almost took you from one step at a time to 10 steps ahead. So this person sees the full-on progression very easily. There is a huge contrast between the past you and the now, and where you're going to go in the future. And this person can see that, and they are trying to almost put you down. Like you're just around somebody or certain people that are, and it's like pay attention to what they say to you, because it's like you can even see it in their eyes. If you look at this Queen of Pentacles, she looks very angry in her eyes. There's like something about it that just seems very deceitful, very hateful, it has like contempt, right? Very contempt in her eyes. And maybe you're learning to walk away from people like this and detaching from them emotionally here, Libra. But there's definitely something here about you dealing with certain people that are not of your highest good. They do not care about you in the way that they come off. And again, there's something here about the Emperor here. This person keeps putting you down, and they keep trying, and it's almost like the sense of needing to control you, right? They feel like they have to control you. They feel like they need to put you in your place. This person thinks that they know what's best for you. This person will say things like, oh, Libra, this is better for you. Maybe you shouldn't go with this person, or maybe you should do this or that. It's like they try to control the narrative of your life and where you're going. And there's something here about this person, and this could even be something in the past too. And this is what I'm getting with that Tower in the reverse here, is maybe this person will say or do something, and all of a sudden it just triggers you back into the past when this person did or said something that was really messed up, and you're now seeing it for really what it was. So it's almost like you guys are starting to kind of realize that this person is really just trying to put you down, Libra, just really trying to, it's like this individual, they are wishing bad on you. They're not really happy for you. They act happy, but they're really not. And there's just this sense of like, I don't really know how to describe it. It almost just kind of feels like this person wants you to feel codependent on them. and they want you to, it's almost like they enjoy feeling like you want their validation. They feed off of you needing validation from them. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like this person is like, they enjoy that they feel like they have power over you. It's almost like you're dealing with somebody here that needs to feel in control, to feel like they are somebody. And I just feel like this person messes with your head. They mess with your mind. And maybe at one point here, Libra, you're not seeing it as clearly as you could have. There is this feeling that you were around somebody here that tried to make you feel like your ideas were silly. They try to make you feel small. They try to make you feel like you are not capable, that you are not somebody that... it's almost like they might even belittle the little things that you do. You know, the little things that you do, they'll like nitpick at it, or they'll say like, oh, you didn't do that right, or I could have done that better. There's just, feels like a lot of projection that this person puts on you too. This person projects a lot onto you. And I just feel like this person takes a lot of their frustration and anger out on you, and then try to make it seem like it was justifiable. Like, oh, well, Libra, if you just didn't do that, then I wouldn't have been angry, you know. But it's like, it's not justifiable for the way that they're treating you and the way that they are acting. And I also feel like this person could be very childish as well. Yeah, see, it's like you're kind of holding on to this. And I also feel like you really held on to this relationship, even though deep down inside, you might be aware that this is very one-sided. This person's trying to slow you down. And I feel like maybe you're done trying to constantly, maybe you were always defending yourself, or maybe you always just let the situation slide, right? If somebody would say something or do something that was kind of rude, maybe you just chalked it up and was like, oh, well, maybe they're having a bad day. Like, there was this sense of rationalizing this person's behavior, or rationalizing what they were saying or doing to you, because you're like, oh, they're my friend, or oh, they didn't really mean it like that. But, you know, you holding on to somebody like that, and somebody, again, with that Prince, the Prince of Discs, keeps coming up. It's like this person's really stifling you from actually moving forward in your life here, Libra, because you guys are a lot more competent. You're a lot better than you realize. And it's because you're around these people that are purposefully trying to make you feel like your voice doesn't matter. What your opinion is doesn't matter. There is this sense of you feeling like you just cannot win with these people. And they keep constantly trying to... it's almost like you have this fire, this passion, this flame inside of you that they're trying to constantly burn out. They're trying to discourage you from accomplishing anything. But I just feel like there is this sense of you guys that still holds on deeply or dearly to whatever this was that you really want to work on. Because I just keep getting the feeling of like, this person can't kill you. This person can't kick out your flame. This person can't stop you from actually going after what you want here, Libra, because I feel like deep down inside you guys know, and I think that's why you defended yourself against this person and what they were saying and what they were doing. And I feel like you guys are going to make this situation right again for yourself here, Libra. So there is this sense of stand up for yourself, set boundaries for yourself, and know that you're doing the right thing by still going after your goals and dreams despite what these people or this person is saying to you. Because it's almost like this person just really is trying to put you down here, Libra, and really trying to make you feel like you are not capable of accomplishing whatever this is. But I'm telling you, Libra, from what I can tell in the cards and from what energies that I am picking up, you guys are well on your way to succeeding. You guys have put in the healing, you've put in the work, you are much more capable and much more, more driven than this person is. So I'm going to pull the final cards for the little bit of this end of the reading. So let's see here. What are my Libras healing at this time? What are you guys working and processing and healing? But yeah, just don't take what anybody around you at this time says, Libra, because I feel like you are shining a lot brighter than you realize. And it's like these people just can't. They can't stand it. They feel inferior standing next to you. And these people just want to attack your character, want to attack your looks, want to attack what you're doing, because these people are jealous of what it is that you are accomplishing, what it is that you've healed, what it is that you've worked so hard on. And so it's like you guys need to have a lot more understanding about like almost like, why does this person say that? Why does this person do that? It's like, because they're so threatened by you. And people are not threatened by mediocre. People are not threatened by people that are average. You know what I mean? Like what you're doing, who you are. This person wants to be you, or they want to steal things from you, or they want to keep you stuck. And it's like, you're so much more than that. So it's like really learning where you are, and then not to be afraid to put this person in their place if you need to. Because you deserve so much better than that. We also have love. You guys are very loved at this time, Libra, despite the BS that's going on around you with whoever this person is, because this person just really wants to bring a lot of pain into your life, but you are so loved. So it's like, don't focus on the haters. Don't focus on the people that are not supporting you. Focus on the ones that are. And if no one is, say, supporting you at this time, then focus on the love that you have for your passions, the love that you have for yourself. This is what's being healed right now for you guys, is changing the perspective of how you're seeing things, right? With that seeing card, you guys are evolving and elevating in your state. So as people evolve, as we evolve, people start to act funny. They act different. We start to see people for what they are. And it's almost like maybe you need to look at it through the lens of love and look at it through compassion and understand that these people, despite the fact that what they're doing is messed up, or despite the fact that what they're doing is not very kind and loving towards you, there is this sense of this person being in a lot of pain, this person being in their own misery, and it's like misery loves company, right? And I feel like you guys are moving away from that state of misery. You guys are starting to elevate. You're changing your mindsets. You guys are starting to change the way that maybe you even do things in your life. And it's like, it's intimidating these people, and it's making these people, you know, and nobody likes change, especially when it's other people watching other people change, because then they're like, well, I'm not changing and the Libra's changing. So there is this sense of threat that I feel like is happening. But you guys putting your focus on things that matter to you and putting your focus on things that you love and things that bring you joy. That's what you need to do at this time, because I feel like you're just around people, like I said, that are just really hurting you. And I feel like you guys are getting crown chakra activations. You guys are getting downloads. So whatever this thing is that you're like, man, I have all these ideas. Like, you guys have all these ideas going on in your mind, and it's like you want to put work into it. I feel like you need to, because that is what's being downloaded for you. That's what is being shown to you, because there's something that you need to do in this lifetime, Libra, that no one else can do, because what you have is very unique, and it needs to be talked about. It needs to be shown. It needs to be presented to the world. And I feel like for a lot of people, you know, you intuitively know this, right? With your third eye, you intuitively are getting these downloads. You are aware, you're seeing things differently. You're gaining different perspectives. You're almost gaining a better clarity as well. Some of you guys maybe were like, let's say if you guys are very forgetful, Libra, your memory is going to improve. Your outlook on life is going to be improving. The way that you are just handling your everyday life is going to improve. So that you guys are evolving. And I feel like, again, you just don't have people around you giving you the credit that you actually deserve. But you guys deserve this credit. You deserve better connections. So what's healing for you guys is connection. You guys are starting to find people that will connect and resonate with you guys, as well as finding your own tribe, finding people that do love and support you and don't see you as competition. I feel like you're around people that always competed with you and always needed to put you down. And I feel like you're going to find people that, if not, they're going to either match your energy, or if not, are higher up to where you can actually level yourself up and there's no competition, and I just feel like that's really one of the things that's going to come into your guys' life. So heavy emphasis on your heart chakra and your third eye, as well as you guys are whether you realize this or not, and maybe some of my Libras have been working on your sexuality, but whether you realize this or not, whatever this creative endeavor is, whatever is sparking your interest at this time, Libra, follow it. Because it's going to help heal your sexuality. It's going to help you heal some kind of emotional trauma that you have. And I feel like you're going to be doing it through an artistic way, or through something that, again, brings you some kind of joy and some kind of fulfillment. So whatever this is that other people tried to put you down, or other people tried to stop you from doing, it's like saying to follow that, because that's going to lead you down paths that you never thought were possible. And it's going to actually give you guys a better insight and awareness to yourself here. So yeah, passion. You guys are going to start your passion again. Again, heavy emphasis on your heart chakra being healed at this time. Some of you guys maybe have trust issues. Who doesn't nowadays? Let's be honest. But there's something here about you guys needing to heal your trust issues around others. And that's also going to help you bring in this connection, as well as this is going to help spark interest again in yourself. We also have here, trust your gut instinct, right? Trusting your gut, because whatever this was that you want to work on that other people were putting you down on, this is actually going to bring you some kind of fulfillment. And there's something behind it where it's like you're very intelligent, Libra. You're going to be able to figure out any problems. It's almost like you need to have faith in yourself, because you're able to figure out any problems that you have in this situation. You're going to figure it out. And it's also asking you to use your intuition as well as your intelligence. Don't be afraid to, if something doesn't, it's like, say, for instance, you have an idea, right? Ooh, I'm going to make millions doing this. But say, logically speaking, or even if you look around the reality, it doesn't show that that would happen, or that that's possible or plausible. But that's where you have to have that faith and that trust, as well as using your intelligence to get to where you need to go. So there's something here about needing to balance out your heart and your mind, and be able to trust yourself to actually go after what this is that you actually want. And I just see that you guys are going to start gaining possessions. This is something that you don't see coming, but you are healing. Ultimately, all of this work, all of this hard work that you put into, Libra, is also going to help you heal, as well as gain more material wealth and gain more possessions. Some of you guys are going to have big purchases, like you're going to have a car or a house, or there's going to be something that you're going to be able to obtain or get or gain from the situation, because you trusted yourself and because you trusted in the downloads that the divine was giving you. There's a vision that only you can see. No one else around you can see your real vision. So their opinions should not matter, because they don't have the vision that you have, because that is not meant for them. So there's something here about you guys, when you guys start following the love, the passion that you have, that's when you're going to come across people that share similar interests. You guys are going to be able to find people that you see eye to eye with. You guys are going to be able to actually because I almost feel like you guys are extremely intelligent, Libra, but the people that you're around they act and make it seem like you're crazy, or that you're stupid, or that you're incompetent in some way, when really it's actually quite the opposite. You're so intelligent that people around you, it might go over their heads with some of the things that you say or some of the things that you do. It goes over their heads because they cannot comprehend it, or nor can they think that far ahead or see what you're seeing. So it's almost like really letting you know that You guys are on the right path. You guys are going to find people that will resonate with you guys. Do not settle for anything that's less. If you feel like you're settling, then you are. And you know, we are meant to settle on certain things, but don't settle unless you're satisfied with what it is that you're settling with. And I feel like that is something to definitely be said here, because I feel like you're settling for friends or lovers or people that are mediocre, people that are not going to respect you, people that are not going to support you when you have big plans, big goals, and big dreams that you are not only more than capable of accomplishing, but also is very necessary so that you can help other people out there. And not only that, but you will become a huge inspiration to those around you. And even the people that hated on you, even the people that wanted to pull you down, they cannot deny the type of power, the intelligence, and the drive and the willpower that you have. So that's what I have for my beautiful Libras. I hope that this resonates for you and helps you in some way. Have a great and wonderful day, Libra. Thank you so much. Bye.